This is bad, guys. Look at this. This just happened. Just happened. My push handle on the beach cart broke. This is a tragedy. This will like shut down my guides right now. Ugh. I might can bootleg it for a while. It broke like exactly the same spot, exactly the same time. Like I was just coming off the beach and it just started sinking. It felt weird. I thought the front end of my cart was lifting up and then the whole thing just snapped off. Like I wasn't putting any pressure on it, anything like that. I think it was just wear and tear over time. It was probably already compromised and finally just kind of gave out. Am I gonna be able to bootleg this? Okay. All right, yeah. That's how it's gonna have to ride for a while so I can get a new handle. I think I got like 2.5 years into that handle. Maybe longer than that. I got that handle our very first tournament. So 2021, Deerfield showed up. I bought that lift kit, the sand spike holders on the side of the cart, and then the push handle. So really 3 years old. It's had a good run. It's had a good run. It has seen a lot of guides, personal trips. I take care of my stuff, you know? I don't feel like I'm hard on my gear, but I believe it's just over time putting pressure on it to turn it, right? So with that four-wheel system, you know, you can't just lean into a turn. You have to press down on the back end, get the front wheels off the ground, and then turn it, you know, especially going through boardwalks and things like that. Getting from the parking lot to the beach, you got some 90-degree angles. So yeah, I think that's what it is, guys. Just 3 years of putting pressure on it, turning it, pressure, because it broke in the exact same spot on both sides. So that tells me it's just been getting worn on over the years. Probably bent back and forth until it snapped, you know? It's aluminum. This cart has seen its last days anyway, guys. I'm already poking around for a new one, but I will go ahead and get this one fixed up for a second cart. I got a lot of stuff going on in this video, guys. I'm about to make some big announcements. We went fishing with Charles from Surf Pro Tackle. So I'm gonna take you guys back about 4 days ago and we'll kick this thing off. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Blaine Roberts here, Panhandle Salt Beach Fishing. If you are new to the channel, we're running beach fishing guides in Perdido Key, Pensacola, Orange Beach, and Gulf Shores, Alabama. And we've been in operation since November 2020. Up until last year, we were running the organization under Perdido Blaine Outfitters, and that's still legally the name of the LLC. But about a year ago, we switched the name over to Panhandle Salt Beach Fishing. And when I say we, my wife and I, we wanted a more like generic name, not just like a person, because we had plans for expansion. So with the growth plans, we wanted to get the business out of like the Pensacola area and move it across the Panhandle. Panhandle Salt was open, so we jumped on it. And since then, we've been changing everything over, obviously logos, websites, apparel, everything. Changed the name of the tournament. We do run 2 tournaments a year here in the area. And just really just getting everybody used to the name. You know, we had 3 years of Perdido Blaine, so really just wanted to get everybody used to it, not expand and then change the name. So the time has come for expansion, and we've gone, Maddie and I, my wife, we've gone many different directions on what that expansion is gonna look like. What can you really do with running surf fishing guides? An outfitters is the vision, guys. I mean, they've been doing it with fly fishing since the 50s, right? A physical location where guides are being booked out of. Like that's the sole purpose of the building. And then most of these places, they have like lodging and restaurants and all that. And that would be the ultimate goal for the future, is to have some sort of outfitters like that. But we need a starting point. And what's the starting point look like for us and our budget? A 24-foot trailer. We have leased a lot down on Perdido Key. It's in a great location, guys. It was a lot of work to find, locate, and lease this lot. But we got it. I'm waiting on city site approval right now. I have a meeting with them later on this month. They're gonna go check out the site. They're gonna see what I wanna drop on it, see what kind of business I'm operating out of it, and then they will either approve or not. And I'm like, all my eggs are in this basket though, guys. Like if they don't approve for any reason, I don't know what I'm gonna do. We were gifted some money by my family to get this thing going. It's not an extraordinary amount of money or anything like that, guys, but it's enough to give us a jump start. The guide business has been booming all summer, plus I'm working a full-time job. So basically I've been taking all my guide money and sticking it in savings. We were able to pay down a lot of credit cards, we were able to get rid of some debt, and we still have a nice chunk to add to the money that our family gave us. So if we do this right, guys, I can get this place open debt-free. And that's huge starting a business, guys. If you can open a business going in debt-free, your chances of making it are that much better. So my dad and I are going to pick up this trailer in like 48 hours. We got to go to Dothan, Alabama. I'll bring you guys along for the journey. Guys, I looked at so many trailers, container units, tough sheds at Home Depot. I looked at every possible structure in my budget and then built the structure out in my head and on paper to come up with the best possible solution for this. Having something on wheels is gonna get me by a lot of permitting. Once you put a permanent structure down on the beach, things get weird. Like hurricanes and stuff, right? The city's like, you got a Home Depot tough shed sitting on a slab here. What happens when a category 4 comes barreling through here? So by having something on wheels that I can run down there and basically just tow away if a storm does hit, it's a lot easier. It's gonna be tight, guys, but I think it can be done doing a lot of work ourselves. Hence why me and Thunder are painting right now.
Let's get it out there!
All right, guys, we got it on the back. You can see that I'm not driving. I don't want to pull no trailer. Come on. Good job. Made it back, guys. That was not a long trip, just a tiring trip. I was up at 5 o'clock taking Maddie to the airport this morning. She did go to New York for about 3 days, visit her mother, and then I was straight to my dad's house, dropped Thunder off with my mom, and then we headed to Dothan. Process was pretty simple, man. Gave them some cash, they gave me a trailer. Let's get in here and check this thing out, and I'll show you guys what I got planned. Really, guys, to get this thing going, I'm not gonna do much. I basically need to be able to close it off to keep AC inside. But as it's open and we're operating, then I'll have all day, right? I'll be at the shop, I can work on it, do some minor details here and there. Oh, look, it came with a kid.
Hello.
Here she is, guys. We'll do a quick tour and I'll show you what I got planned, what I'm thinking, and all this could change. So the plan is, as coming up the ramp here, I'm gonna frame this off. I'm gonna frame this whole area and add a door. Not so much for security, because really, I can lift the tailgate up and lock it all down, you know, when I'm not there, but just to keep the AC inside, and then obviously in the winter to keep the heat inside. So frame all this out, add a door. That's my first step. So that's the main construction there, and then coming all the way here to the tongue, I'm gonna add some sort of a desk, some sort of barrier right here. So basically this will be the door to come in. I'll have my desk here, computer, credit card machine, whatever. Probably leave a little entryway here I can walk in and out. And then have my workbench here in the back. This is where I'll be tying rigs and all that good stuff. Got our breaker boxes and all that already installed. There's my AC system. I think this guy's got like 5 of these outlets. scattered around the trailer already. Some nice storage underneath. And then moving out onto the walls, guys, I believe I'm just gonna paint them, man. I'm just gonna paint these walls, get them looking pretty. I'm gonna put up some sort of like pegboard to hang products. We're gonna drop a freezer in here and probably like a little mini fridge. I'll build out probably some shelving on one side over like these wheel wells. So maybe this side, I'll just kind of continue this up as shelving. And on the other side, I might actually put like a bench, like a seating area. The roof, I'm not gonna do much with. I'm just gonna leave it as is. Guys, this is a temporary solution for the bigger picture. Gonna keep this as simple as possible, guys. This is just basically gonna be a big billboard. Obviously, I'll have Marty design us up some sort of like vinyl stickering to put on one side. You'll be able to see us from the road. I was torn with the idea of putting a concession window in this thing. So basically cutting out a hole in the side of the wall, putting a concession window up, but I backed out of that for resale purposes. And really it could go both ways, right? Like, so if somebody's looking for a trailer for, let's say, like a food truck, they're gonna want that window. But by not cutting a big hole in the side of my trailer, I have the opportunity to sell this for other purposes, like a toy hauler, things like that. The floor is already epoxied, right? They really did a good job with this trailer. I met the owners, obviously. Super nice couple out of Dothan, Alabama over there. They just basically outgrew this one, I think, and are getting a bigger one. I think once I kind of get this thing going, my main focus is gonna be out in front, the outside of the actual shop area. That's gonna be like my attention grabber, right? I'll have it fixed up, nice signs and all that good stuff. To give you an idea of products we will be selling, I've already been talking with Frisky Fins, Bird of Prey, Surf Pro Tackle, and Redfin Fishing. This is not gonna be like a one-stop shop for everything your fishing needs, guys. This is gonna be strictly 100% surf fishing. I'm gonna bring in some frozen bait, guys, nothing live. And more than likely, we'll start bringing in some products little by little, beach cart accessories, things like that, guys. Stuff that no other shop is selling, right? Like I wanna have like a dozen push handles in here, some extra tires, things like that, from our bigger beach cart manufacturers. Not everything just fishing made. Obviously, I'm probably gonna bring in some rods too, some real 30As, some Ninjas. I'm talking to another rod company out of South Africa right now too. Hopefully I can get some of their rods. They got a completely different style going on over there and what their rods look like, and it's super intriguing to me. I'm gonna try to get my hands on a few of those models, test them out over here in the Panhandle, see how they work out. And obviously the main purpose of this is to attract attention for guides. So I gotta see how this is gonna work, guys. I'm just gonna basically wing this thing and see how it goes, see how it plays out. If it takes off like I think it's gonna take off, I'm gonna need to hire guides. I'm gonna need to hire somebody for the shop. So for my local guys around the Perdido area, if you guys are looking into maybe getting some part-time guiding, come holler at me. I am super excited, guys. Like I was talking about at the beginning of the video, this has been a long time coming. We switched over the name a year ago just to kind of start preparing for this. I've started it and backed out of fright many times. And actually today, as we were driving to go get the trailer, like I started to back out again, man. I was like, do I really want to do this? You know, I'm rolling the dice with this, guys. Like, this is like, I got to put in my 2 weeks notice at my job kind of stuff. This is a big commitment, guys, but I've seen the growth. I've seen the growth in my company. I see it every year, every tax season. Like, we are growing. We're not going backwards. So it's time for the next step, man. I'm pumped. I was out here for about 30 seconds and got destroyed by mosquitoes. So I'm gonna change clothes. And we're just gonna start doing some light prep work, guys, getting ready for everything. So they have all these attachments to basically like hold things down in transit on the walls. Oh man, those are super easy to take off. On the floor and on the workbench. So I'm gonna pull all this stuff off because again, I'm gonna be painting the walls and then adding some pegboard, and this whole trailer is already insulated. Super big advantage to hold in that cool air. It's not a lot we have to do, but it's gonna be a lot of work, if that makes sense. Trying to fit everything in between running guides, my full-time work, thunder. But we're gonna get it done. You gonna make it? No? There's all kind of fish busting right here, Thunder. Looks active out there. See if we can get one. I got that past them. Oh, got one, Thunder. Got him. First cast, buddy. First cast. What did we get, buddy? Oh, he's got some pull on him. He's running in on us. Yeah. Oh, he don't want to come up, Thunder. Oh, man. Come on, what do we got? Oh, he just came off. Thunder, he just came off right there. What happened? We had him on the lip. We had him on the, that was not no ladyfish. That thing had some ump in it. Come on. Got a little 7-foot setup right now, guys. Oh, there we go. Got another one, Thunder. Come on. Let's get this guy hooked. You want to come fight him? No? Come on. This'll get me going. These are fighters, dude. Oh, he came off. They're big bluefish. Those are huge bluefish. There you go, Charles. We got a school of blues, guys. Come on. They keep pop. Oh, come on. Got him. I'm gonna tighten up this drag. There we go. One after the. Get him in, buddy. All right, we're at the lip. We're at the lip. Come on up. Be easy with him now. Come on. Oh, yeah. Now that's another blue. Yeah. Double land. Me and Charles. Whew. Whew. That's the way to start the morning, guys, on that big old spoon. Oh, bluefish everywhere. I had two big ones come off. I was able to hold on to this guy. I got a good hook set in him. Come here. Massive school of these guys out there right now. Come on. This 7-foot is a blast. This is a 7.4 or 7.6 Fenwick. I got a 4,500 slammer on this thing. Come on up. Oh, that's a big one. Oh, come on, don't pop off. Yeah. Come here. Woo! Oh, he just popped off. I got him landed though. These are chunkers, dude. You want to get one, Thunder? Oh, he just got, oh, wait a minute. Can I still land him? Got him. Another big one, guys. We're gonna have a blast. Woo! So we hooked up 4. Let's try one more before we move on. We hadn't even got to the spot yet, guys. Hadn't even got to the spot. Charles from Surf Pro Tackle is in town. Meeting him down here. Talk about some business. He's staying over in Navarre. And he sent me a message yesterday, kind of discouraged about the long drive from Tennessee. Nice beach house, and the Navarre is full of grass, super dirty water, catfish everywhere. And from my experience, when one end of the beach is dirty, if you can get far enough away from it, it'll clean up in one direction or the other. I took a gamble and I told him to head west instead of east, and we are in some pristine water, guys. Might have a good morning, y'all. Get some lines out. I'm fishing a close bar. I think I'm gonna put 1 line in front of it and 2 line behind it to start. Obviously the bluefish are in casting distance, right? We were able to reach them, but they're still kind of out there, which tells me the schools are hanging off the shoreline. A lot of times we can get these guys right at our feet. This is a single drop, but I got it tied high, meaning the drop is up higher in the water column instead of low. So when I'm running singles, I tie them high and low. And then I'll mark the bag that I'm putting them in. So it's an easy grab for me when I'm setting up or tying rigs on. I know what I'm grabbing without having to take it out of the package and look at it. Man, they are busting everywhere out there. It is an active morning, which is great because I got a trip tomorrow morning in the same location. So not much is gonna change as far as conditions. It's basically the exact same, but everything will be an hour ahead. Oh, there we go. Come on. All right. These blues got teeth. Come on. I don't feel like much of a fight. He might have bit through me. Man. Oh, there's another one coming out, Charles. That one's not on. There we go. I got him. I think that one might still be on. This guy popped off. Oh, he's still on there. My arms are burning already. Come on, lady. All right, that's our cut bait. The water temp is uncharacteristically cool this time of year. Oh, like it feels inviting. Oh, my whiting rod. Ah, hitting a miss. Hitting a miss. Still got my shrimp. Been using my little 1 ounce Spudnik frisky fins. That was a perfect little weight for these lighter action rods. Yeah, very cool water temperature. Gives me hope that there's some pompano around. But we got school after school out there. Looks like bluefish, but just a lot of them. There's a lot of activity on this beach this morning. We got some charter boats out there also, hugging the backside of that sandbar. This is like the 3rd or 4th time in a row I've seen them out there. So they're noticing that this beach is active also.
Thunder.
Did you hear some thunder?
No, Well, it's very loud. And over the ant, I didn't even notice what those like when I put my foot up like that. I saw an ant crawling on my big toe.
On your big toe?
Yeah, and I just shook, and then I just put it back.
Nice.
I'm scared.
So I spent all last week getting all my license together. So Panhandle Salt now can catch and sell bait, and we can also buy bait from wholesalers. I think I'm carrying like 3 different insurances now. So I have the guide insurance, insurance for the actual business, and then now I have to pick up the trailer insurance. So that monthly keep it together cost is getting higher and higher. But the trailer, right, it should produce more business to level all that stuff out. That school is getting closer and closer. Come on, guys. Come on in. Got the pack-up bike going on. Is he still on there? He might be running in on you.
Yeah. Check.
Let's see. Oh, I think he might have oh, no, he's there.
Wait, what? I didn't even know.
He's there. Come on. Oh, it's a pompano. It's a pompano, the pack-up bite. I knew there was going to be some pompano out here, man. The water temp. It's a big one, dude. Now I want to stay.
That is a big one.
Yes, on the tentacle, baby. Nice one. Out deep, dude. Tentacle rig, pink. Oh, the pack-up bite, guys. Last rod out. Nice. This guy's probably about 2.5 pounds, man. 15 inches to the fork on that Surf Pro Tackle tentacle rig. I got it tied single drop. This is a lower drop, pink. And I got a little pink star bead on there that clicks around on the eye of the hook, makes a little noise. Beautiful fish. The water temp is super low right now. I had a feeling there was gonna be some pompano out here. We actually gotta go. Thunder's got a birthday party. But right there at the end, buddy,